Geek-Grado.
This is Rick Vale reporting for San Diego Comic-Con here with Manu, who is going to tell us a little bit about his character, Crixus. For those of you who have never seen Spartacus, he plays a character named Crixus, very famous in history and also very awesome on the screen. Tell us a little bit about Crixus.
Thank you. It's just a wonderful character. You know, we've got a really good formula for a show. It's a story that's lasted 2,200 years. You know, it's not some film that somebody's written in a year. You know, in Burbank, it's a long-lasting story, and it's got a great relevance, I think, to all people. You know, on my Facebook, I get a lot of messages from all around the world, and the same kind of impassionment for the show, sort of, you know, exists in every separate country that I get contacted from. You know, they get the same feeling from it. You know, it's sort of not like a generic show like Sopranos,
right,
which, you know, appeals to people who are in a gangster. You know, it's a real human condition story, and it's been a great challenge to make. You know, we've never had an easy ride in the show. You know, we've had the situation with Andy Whitfield, which has been very difficult. You know, he's was an incredible initial Spartacus, and drove our show into the success that it was with the first season. Luckily, we had quality writers and a network that supported the idea of the show to make it go further and continue to search a way to make the show go further. So we did the prequel, and then it was found out that Andy couldn't continue with us, so they went ahead and looked for a new Spartacus, and we found Liam McIntyre. But Liam is you know, we're 6 episodes into the second season, and Liam he's fantastic, man. He's a man of heart and determination, and he has the qualities that it takes to fill. He can't fill Andy's shoes because they're different shoes, but he's filled his own shoes and brought a new trademark to Spartacus that I think the fans are going to love.
Well, the show may be called Spartacus, but really, Manu, it's all about you. I gotta say, the show should be called Crixus. And now, your characters had, by far, in my opinion, the greatest, I'm telling you, the greatest evolution, emotionally, physically. I mean, just what can we possibly expect? How much further can Crixus possibly go in this next season?
A lot further. You know, I've already been trying to shape him into all new kind of, you know, dramatic forms. You know, and this new season does have some really, really amazing twisted storylines that you know, I change look again, I change, you know, emotionally again as things go on. I mean, the show's called Vengeance, so there's a lot of things that happen in this next series that destroys people's identities and goals and dreams, and they seek vengeance. You know, they want retribution for what happens. I can't say what those events are, but, you know, another one of the big challenges for our show on the second season was to create the outside world, because, you know, season 1 and the prequel were mostly shot within the environment of Batiatus's Ludus. So we had basically one soundstage when we went to work. It was all the one thing. Now we're out in Rome, you know. I mean,
That's awesome.
You know, Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah, wow, all right.
A place called the Mines. You'll see on the trailer, if you go and watch the trailer, you'll see how effectively our production and post-production team are putting together the environment. It's top stuff. I mean, honestly, our show is what it is, and a big applause to our production team. They're sensational. Our cameramen and our lighting people and our sound people, our stunt coordinators who were just nominated for an Emmy. They're incredible people. We're hired actors. We're lucky to have this job, but to tell you the truth, it's our production that really shines it and makes it what it is.
All right, now I asked this question to Dustin, and I'm sure you can already guess what his answer will be. Now, who's really going to win in a throwdown now? Is it going to be Crixus or is it going to be Gannicus?
Oh, Gannicus. You know.
Oh, come on! Everybody knows it would be the mighty Crixus. So now, you're going to have a chance to maybe cross swords with Gannicus yet again in this new season, now that he's back. Spoiler alert, no? All right, we won't say anything.
You know, no, you know, I mean, I always said to him, you know, we never met on, you know, on an even playing ground. So, you know, we'll see. I mean, you know, one of the things is that now there's this initial union of the slaves, but you know, Gannicus's arrival could definitely stir up some more action. Guaranteed.
Now, in a role this brutal and this physical, what kind of workout regime you got to go through to get ready for something like this?
It's pretty physically demanding. We do a lot of fight scenes. You know, every week we've got 2 or 3 days that are involved with fight scenes, and it's demanding on the body. It's demanding on the condition that we have to keep ourselves in. And when you shoot from when you're in the makeup chair at 5 o'clock in the morning and you finish shooting at 7 p.m. and then you've got to make your way home through peak hour traffic. There's not a lot of opportunity to get into the gym. We've got some weights on set and we try to keep up with our training in that way. But we actually do so much physical activity in the show that's pretty much all the training you need sometimes. But I've been to the hospital 3 times with injuries, and we put a lot into it, mate. One of the things we pride ourselves for is that we really do bring the fight to the fight, and we give it 100%. And it takes its toll on the body, but I've always looked at it like a football match. If I go home with some blood and bruising, it's part of the job. And at the end of the day, I know the fans are really supportive for the way we present ourselves as gladiators in the arena. But as a homage to the men that fell in that arena, and to a homage to Crixus, the guy that I play, I'm not doing anything near what he had to do, so I'll do as much as I can to be as close to it.
Well, you know what they say, chicks dig scars.
Well, I got plenty of those, mate.
Well, Manu, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate having you here on the show. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.